Hello everyone, welcome to the incredible girl. Now what's with all the action? Clearly I'm trying to learn some form of defense. Doesn't at all look like that. But today's again one of those days where a lot of us plan to exercise and we make up kick-ass massive plans and feel we're gonna take over the world. You go to exercise and you feel like, oh, I don't want to do this. But you want to become fit, but you're like, I don't want to go through all of this. It was that kind of a day. But then I'm like, screw this shit. I'm going to rock it. I'm going to slay it. That's how I started. But this happened. Kind of got my leg skin bruised. What it's called? Ouch. Exactly just like this, my heart said, screw exercise. You always find 1001 reasons not to do exercise. This was mine for today. So then I was like, okay, let me make a video.
Oh, I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
I have been wanting to be fit since forever. Not fit to look all sexy and hot body, but fit because I always felt strong, and fit is crazy. For me, being fit and strong seems the coolest thing ever. But I was a lazy kid who always used to procrastinate, whatever the word is. And so from 2017, I used to go to gym, pay the monthly membership, but end up only going for like 7 days or something, not even at a stretch, and then never make it there again. But I could never go back to the same gym because goddamn ego, I can't go to the same place again. That way I covered all the gyms across my neighborhood, and I was like, shit, gone, bad. So it never worked out. But in 2019, last year, it was November 28th that I finally joined Cult and decided to take it seriously. That time I did weigh 63 kgs, and today the day is May 19th, 2020, and now my weight is 54. So that's like a massive reduction of around 9 kgs. And do I still look chubby? Yes, I do have a lot of belly fat. That's still excess, but yeah, I'm happy, I'm proud, but there's still a long way to go. Because today when I okay. The truth about fitness that I personally experienced through my experience is like point number one, it takes time. We all want such fast results, especially with videos on YouTube and everything, like get a flat tummy in a week, get a six pack in 10 days. I don't know if those work or they don't work. If you've been a chubby kid, that's definitely not going to work. And if you've been lazying around eating all junk and everything, it's definitely not going to work. Or maybe it does miraculously, let me know. So it takes time. For me, it started from November to April to lose about 9 kgs. Definitely, if you put in a lot more effort and you're more consistent, it can happen faster. But I think we all rush behind the result. We want the result. We want that flat tummy. We want those six pack. We want everything. But we are not willing to put in the effort. And even if we are putting the effort, we are not willing to wait for that particular period of time for things to happen. We just want it quick. And in that process of quick, we don't see results. We feel demotivated and we stop. That's where it sucks. So point number one, I think the truth is fitness takes time. It's not something that happens overnight or over a few days. It takes time. Hang in there. Point number two that I realized, now I know nothing about fitness even right now. I really thank my brother. He has been the only guiding force, because internet is again flooded with so much of information. My brother, he has worked over for 2 years and he was very lean. Now he has like a six pack body. So he is my literal motivation of like understanding you can change your body type into anything that you want if you're consistent and you're putting in those efforts. So he was a very lean guy. Now he's become into a six pack guy. So I was like, okay, he is my inspiration because I could see the change in him. If he can do it, definitely I can also do it. I'm a chubby kid, I can also get a six pack ab. So I was like, please tell me. So he didn't guide me initially, because one thing he really respects is dedication. Now, a lot of people want to do different stuff and like, I will do it, do tell me, but we don't want to follow it up. So what he says is, go to a gym for a month or do any kind of exercise for a month every day. Send me a selfie every day, and then I will tell you what to do. I was like, whoa, such a hard trainer. But that's how it is. We are not willing to put in the effort, but we want results and we crib that people don't tell us. But somehow I convinced him, and then he did guide me. So point number 2 is finding a mentor. No, it was something else, but it led to my brother and a mentor thingy. So finding a good mentor, even if you don't have a mentor, like sticking on to the YouTube videos, do it for a particular period of time, and then you will get it. And in fact, if you want any suggestions from my brother, but he is gonna be hardcore, very brutal and harsh when it comes to fitness, because he wants to get things done, I'm gonna put it down in the comments below. I don't even know how many people are gonna watch this, but yeah, you can stalk him and ping him up on Insta, I guess. So actual point 2 was food. That's what my brother tried to explain to me. So it's not about how much you're training, how much you're putting in effort. It is that along with food. Food is so very important if you want to get a change in your body type. It helps you reduce weight or it helps you bulk in weight. So again, I don't know all the details. I've been following a particular kind of diet that my brother suggested me. But before that also, I went for a particular kind of martial arts course for 3 months, but I could not survive for 3 months, and I came back in 2 months, where I used to have a lot of food at odd intervals of time and everything, and my body just was not flexible enough to do all those stuff. So that is when I understood the value of food. So once I came back, when I started in this November 28th, I brought a massive change on the kind of food I'm eating and what time am I eating, and cutting down on the junk, and I feel that also really helped me for the weight loss. And point number 3 is consistency. It's similar to point number 1, but over a period of time, okay, food, okay, consistency, because there are going to be many days that you don't want to do, you just don't want to exercise, but you know your final result, you want to get that. Now it's very easy for people to say just hang on in there, but it is not, because I know even right now from November till April, I know how many breaks I gave in between, how many times, like breaks is not even for like 1-2 days, like for literally 1 week or so. Like even before making this video, I think it's been 2 weeks since I didn't exercise. I kind of go for a jog, but my exercise includes jog plus other stuff that I want to do. So but I've been lazing around. So it's all about consistency. You got to do it every day. And also when we put in goals, sometimes I feel we put in maximum, like extra goals. Putting in extra goals is very good, but you can start off with small goals and expand it too. Like for example, if I'm starting a run, I don't have to say I want to run 10 kilometers at the first go. Maybe start with a 4 kilometers and slowly expand. So consistency really matters, because only with consistency you're going to get better, and you will reach there, whatever your goal is someday. So these were the 3 things that I personally felt in my journey. And one more important point that my brother always said was, follow those people who are already living the life that you want. Like I want to be fit, so I might as well take advice from a fit person, not a person who just preaches fitness, you got to do this and that, because if they're preaching it, even they have to be in that shape, right? So for a person who is living it. So this was the journey. And to be very honest, from the heart, I know it's not easy, because there's so many days when I'm like, I don't want to do it. Like today is another day where I'm finding excuses. So we're always going to find excuses not to do stuff, and our brain's always going to tell us don't do. But we know we want to get there, and we being like this is not going to help us. So we should definitely push ourselves and hang in there. And also one more important thing is, we should stop comparing ourselves to others, because our journey is our journey. For example, like even in fitness, if we do it in a group, I used to go and work out in a KBR group. Just obviously all of them run better, they do exercise, more flexibility. What we have to understand is they've been doing it since a particular period of time, or maybe their body is more flexible. You've just started, so it's going to take time. Don't be harsh on yourself. You're not getting it. Instead, have a mindset, something like, yes, you'll be able to do all this stuff if you're consistent enough. So don't compare yourself with people, because you're comparing yourself with other people around you is just going to bring yourself down. Just like try to be like a slightly little better version of yourself than you were. Just compare yourself with you. Or in fact, even if you don't want to compare or get better, just keep doing stuff regularly every day, and then someday you'll realize, okay, I want to step the game up. So this has been my fitness journey, November 28th to May 19th, 63 to 54. And before November 28th, I was actually quite chubby too. I don't remember the weight. I think 60, I was 65 plus or something like that. Also, one of the main reasons for making this video is, I know it's not like so many people watch the videos. Hardly any people watch my videos, maybe, or maybe not. Hopefully not. It's like a lot of times we see the person achieve a particular kind of goal and be like, Abba, how only did he do it? So I feel it's kind of exciting, me documenting this journey. I have a lot of past videos which I'm yet to put up, but it's a journey. Everyone goes through the journey, that effort and everything. It just doesn't happen like that. So I was like, it's interesting. So this is how I am right now. Whoa, wait, let's see. Ouch. Say hi to the belly fan. And I'm very sure at least this video is going to keep me motivated for the video which is going to come after 5 months, and let's see how I turn out to be. Will I get the six-pack or not? Am I going to get the six-pack or not? I'm going to get a flat tummy, not flat tummy. We are aiming for the six-pack. So on that note, keep smiling. Khudafis. Goodbye. Bye. Whoa. Could get up so easily. I'm working it great, bro.